Wow, Easter is almost here, so rabbits and eggs, right? Man, I am not prepared for this at all. So let's go back to the video idea that almost started this whole mixology phrenology channel, the Peepaya Mimosa. Papaya, Peeps, and Prosecco, the ultimate spring brunch cocktail.
I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Take it with anybody but you.
The base for the Peepaya Mimosa is a shrub, a combination of fruit, aromatics, sugar, and vinegar. Originally designed to preserve fruit before refrigeration, the addition of sugar turned this from food storage into a very refreshing, though non-alcoholic libation. The shrub's modern popularity peaked during Prohibition and was soon after relegated to obscurity until maybe a decade ago, when this syrup started appearing on bar menus, usually paired with brandy or gin, with the acidity of the vinegar replacing the typical citrus. Since we're making this for a holiday brunch, Prosecco is our main spirit, though I'll probably add just a bit of gin for a little extra fun. The shrub takes a little more prep and should be left in the fridge for a few days before its first use. So let's get started on it right now. I've got the ingredients up here, and if you can't find one of the smaller papayas, just use a quarter of a large one.
I could sit around and wait all day. You lay easy on my mind.
I start with the papaya and the vinegar, mashing the fruit, and then add the rest of the ingredients. We'll let this sit for about an hour to macerate, and then bring to a boil.
What was it they used to say?
Normally this would use a cup of sugar or honey, and we're using the caloric equivalent in Peeps, which is actually just 1. Just kidding, it's about 6. Once the Peeps have melted in, remove from heat and let sit for about 30 minutes. Once it's cool enough to handle, run it through a cheesecloth or nut milk bag and squeeze out all the shrub. The build is simple, and I'm going to use just a bit of gin for a little more depth, and we'll follow standard mimosa ratios, about 50-50. So 1.5 ounces of shrub with ½ ounce of gin, stirred quickly and then topped with roughly 2 ounces of Prosecco.
Take it with anybody but you. I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Make it with anybody but you.
The heaviness of the shrub causes it to sink out if not consumed quickly. So the cocktail changes in flavor and texture, starting bubbly and dry, and ending with a tangy, sweet finish.
You are brighter all the time.
Absolutely amazing. I designed this cocktail about a year ago as the first video for this channel, and realized quite quickly that I had no idea how to put a video together. Still don't, obviously. And even though it was meant to be a little tongue-in-cheek, the cocktail turned out pretty good, which drove me to try other non-traditional ingredients in cocktails. You'll still see a lot of traditional recipes here, but every so often I'll throw you a curveball to keep things interesting. So if you want to see more experiments, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.